goodly bless you, merry mental men, both near and so far, as you jump on your trains and get into your car. Sorry, the consumer mass spirit is getting to me. Consumer mass. I'll try not to do the stupid voice actually. I'm going to make this more of a realistic video. Realism. Strange thing. Anyway, the festive season is upon us again. Okay, don't worry, it's not poison, not even alcoholic. It's Tunisian Coke, and I thought I'd wear my Christmas hat. Traditional Christmas hat, none of this red Coca-Cola stuff. Very interesting how the advertising commercial world has become so powerful within the tradition of many people. Don't get yourself a funny Father Christmas this year, not one of those red ones. If you get one a green one. Go for the festivity. If you're going to celebrate Christmas for what it is. Now we've got to look at what Christmas is, and to each person it's very different. Christmas at home with my family. I'm probably not going to go home again this year. I'm a terrible person, I know, very lazy. Much for the children, and if I go back I'll be treated like a child for a period of time, and I find it quite stressful. But we have some good Christmases in my family. My mother is a very generous person. My mother comes from one of those Catholic northern English families, large family. For her, Christmas was the tree, okay, the nativity scene, and the giving of gifts. Okay, when I was younger, it was great. You know, you'd have to go to bed early, Christmas Eve, wake up in the morning, go downstairs, and there'd be a mountain of presents around the tree. Great for a child. But as you get older, you start looking at things, and you think, why are we still doing that? It's good fun, and my mother does it because she likes it. Okay. My mother's a bit of a consumeraholic, to be honest, but bargain hunting consumer. For her, there's nothing better than finding something at a really low price. My father is more of a upper middle class, I say conservative background. It was only him and his brother. For him, Christmas was an orange and a Toblerone, okay, and a book. Okay, main gift was opened on Boxing Day, the day that you open your boxes. Okay, St. Stephen's if you're looking into the Christian connection with Christmas. But Christmas we'll get into later. I hope everyone survives their Christmas Day. It's very stressful. I've had some very interesting Christmas days. The standard Christmas with my parents is that thing, as I said, go home there, everyone's got their presents. Everyone has to go to bed early on Christmas Eve, which is a little hard when you're an adult. The idea is so you have the energy for the next day in reality, and also the fact everyone goes to bed, but no one sleeps because everyone's listening at the door to see if anyone's gone downstairs. Because everyone has to go downstairs and put their Christmas presents by the tree to create the illusion of this Father Christmas, even though we're all adults. But we don't believe in Father Christmas, but that's the tradition. It's fun. It's the game. Okay? Christmas is a game. It should be. It should be a piece of fun. It should be a thing of having fun, relaxing, and feeling humanity in its goodness. Okay, it's difficult to do this because the reality is not so, but maybe it's a little way of escaping from reality. That's why there are so many elves and fairies and things like that. It's just a change. As I said, later I will actually talk about Christmas a little bit in its profundity. I mean, Christmas in fact comes from a very old tradition, various forms of that tradition put together, and parts remembered and parts lost. But there is a serious root to this human activity. In more recent times, pre-Christian, and also actually today, there'll be some Christians, they go, oh, evil pagans, yes, don't celebrate Christmas. Don't be party poopers. Okay? Humanity is humanity. Okay, you can't become robots. Otherwise, well, that's another philosophical thought. But the origin of Christmas, the 24 days. Okay, now people have their advent calendars, and they tend to open on the 1st of December up until the 24th, and then on Christmas Day they open their real presents. But that 24-day period in fact has been moved forward in that sense, and you have the 12 days of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas my true love gave to me, da, 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 and whatever she did. Nice. Yeah, anyway, so the 12 days of Christmas are the 12 days that lead up to Christmas, which start on the 12th of December. We've just passed that. Okay, but that's the beginning of an old, and this is going to really freak some people out, but it's fact, go and look it up, period of Saturnalia. Saturnalia, okay, was the festivity basically of the end of the year. Okay, based on the planet and the god, and planets and gods were connected at that time. You have to understand your history here without getting too far into the other matrix. The 24th was the last day of Saturnalia. The next day was the beginning of the 12-day celebration, and if you think about this you'll see how things overlap. The 12-day celebration of Sole Invictus, Sole Invictus, the invincible sun, which lasts until the 6th of January. 6th of January, that seems to ring a bell. Certainly in the Catholic calendar you have a particular day on the 6th of January, don't you? Epiphany. Okay, so that's that. I'll go back into that later. I just want to talk about Christmas with my family, more or less, very quickly. I hope my mothers and fathers are not going to get embarrassed about this. They never watch YouTube anyway. I'm going to send them a video, well, DVD with a lot of my videos on. Anyway, standard Christmas in my family is, okay, you've got cakes, oranges, stuff all around. People come and ring on the doorbell and it'd be like, have something to drink, and you're like, no, and there's that look, you know, so you accept the drink and you're not hungry because you've been eating everywhere else anyway. You can always drink enough until you collapse because you just want to be out of Christmas. It's an escape from reality type thing. Oh, terrible alcoholics. But then it'd be a plate of this, oh, have some of these, have some of these, have some of these, and you're sort of enmassed with food coming at you from every angle. Okay, so the lead up to Christmas is quite heavy. Then, as I said, I'll tell you one particular Christmas. One particular Christmas I was at home. There was my grandmother. It was her last year on this earth. Hopefully I'm going to put a picture somewhere. There was my twin sister and her fiance at the time. Okay, both say moving in particular circles of the society, as they're both barristers in the legal system, as it were. They've separated now. You have to meet my twin sister, completely different from me, apparently. Yeah, very. So then there's my little sister and her boyfriend. At the time, boyfriend Tom, great guy, great sense of humour. Now they're married. Okay, now they have a young baby. Okay, will be a year old this Christmas.